Today we are going to calculate the powers of I. In order to calculate the powers of I, you need to know two simple facts. The first being that I is equal to the square root of -1. The second is that I squared is equal to -1. If you know these two facts, you could easily calculate the powers of I up to any number. So for instance, the first one we have I to the 10th. So our goal is to see how many I squareds are in I to the 10th. I know that if I do I squared to the 5th power, it is equivalent to I to the 10th. And as we wrote out over here, I squared is equal to -1. So I can now take that fact and substitute in -1 to the 5th. So all we did was a quick substitution of I squared to -1. We know that -1 to the 5th power is equal to -1. So that is our answer. For the second one, we're going to do it a similar way. How many times does I squared go into 31? I know that I squared goes into 31 15 times an additional I, because I squared to the 15th power is just I to the 30th, so to get to the 31 we have to multiply by another I. We're going to utilize the same fact that I squared is equivalent to -1. So I'm going to replace I squared with -1, raise it to the 15th power, and I know that I is equal to the square root of -1. -1 to the 15th power is -1, so we'll have -1 times the square root of -1, which simply equals negative square root -1. You could also leave your answer as -I, since we know square root of -1 is equal to I. For C, we have I to the 42nd power. So I need to decide how many times does I squared go into 42. I see that I squared goes into 42 21 times. I squared is equivalent to just -1. -1 to the 21st power gives me -1. Lastly, we have I squared to the 24th. So I know that I squared goes into 24 12 times. I'm going to once again use my fact that I squared is equal to -1. So -1 to the 12th power is equal to +1.